I just bought all these video games and I only really did it just to be cool. I don't know, I can't have bragging rights unless I play them. Ugh. Hello? Hello! Have you ever heard of hiring people to play your video games for you? Huh? This sounds interesting. Please tell me more. Great! All you have to do is own a game, then go to eBay and look up trophy service. People are waiting for you around the clock, and they will assist you in completing your game and collecting all the trophies for one flat fee. Is everything alright? You can trust me. This is 100% legit. Oh no, this sounds interesting. I'm astounded this exists. It's really cool. Yes, and believe it or not, people are purchasing this service all the time. People just don't have time to play their video games anymore. Or, they just want to spend money on stuff that doesn't make sense. For me, I just want to show off. When I log on to that PSN thingamabob, I don't know what it's called. I don't know anything about video games. But when I go on there, I just want people to see that I played a game. I want to have something to talk about with people. I want to look cool. Yes, we hear that all the time too. We are here to help you look cool in front of all your friends on the PlayStation Network and get all those trophies for you. We'll make you look like a real gamer even though you're not. Sounds great, really. So I just have to go to eBay and that's it and look up trophy service? Yep, you bet. Alright, sounds easy enough. Thank you so much for telling me about this. Bye. I need to get my laptop. Wow, it costs $250 to have someone complete Aliens Fireteam Elite for me? Oh, but it costs only $60 for Horizon Forbidden West. Wow, this is amazing! I can hire someone to play video games for me. Yay! Ooh, The Last of Us? It's only $80? Man, that's cool. What's going on in here? Oh, I just found out I can pay somebody $90 to play Elden Ring for me. What the fuck? And there are even better deals than that, believe it or not. I can pay someone just $30 to play a Plague Tale for me. Why would you want to do this? Why wouldn't you want to play your own video games? Wait, do you even know what a Plague Tale is? No, but I'm gonna get it now so I can have someone to play it for me. Hiring someone to play your video games defeats the whole purpose of playing games or buying them. But I want to be able to brag about playing video games without having to waste my time playing them. Whatever, you're hopeless. By the way, whoever think you are, get out of my house. She's just jealous that she can't hire someone else to play video games like me. Now what do I want here? Oh, Cyberpunk. I heard that was a great game. I need to buy it so I can hire someone to play it for me. Ooh, I never heard of Back 4 Blood either, but I'm gonna get it now. Yay! Hey everybody, I hope you were entertained by that. That was my sarcastic way of showing how I think this whole trophy service thing is super ridiculous. And before I get into discussing it, I do want to read something to you so that you can kind of get an idea of how this thing works. And I want to promise you, this is real, it's not a joke. It's ridiculous. But let me read this to you. So if you were to go to eBay and look up the listing, actually there's a lot of trophy service listings, more than just the one I am showing you here. You would see this introduction in the description of the trophy service. Let me read it to you so you can get an idea of how they do it, just in case you're curious and you don't want to, so you don't have to look it up. So I'll read the introduction. Basically, there's like some guys that are gamers and they put this together. So, hello everyone. Hunting and collecting all PlayStation trophies has been a very time-intensive hobby of mine for 10 years. We have a group of people that share the same hobby, and now we want to offer you platinum trophy services for PS5, PS4, PS3, and PS Vita. Once we receive your order and information, we will assign the order to our dedicated trophy hunters to achieve all your trophies. Also, please send your PSN information to us so that we can log in and start playing the game for you. There is no hack, no cheats allowed during the full playthrough to get all the trophies. We will be playing from beginning to end and collecting all the trophies under your account. If you don't see the game that you would like us to play, please feel free to contact us. We're always adding more titles and yada yada yada. So there's that. It's real. It's weird. I don't know, maybe I think some people maybe look at this like, oh, that's normal. Yeah, this is a legit service. This service is great. I do it all the time. As for me, and I don't know, I feel like the people I've talked to about this think that it's ridiculous. I feel like it defeats the purpose of even playing games. I mean, why buy the game? It's like, don't even play games if you're going to have to hire someone. And when you look through their list of games that they offer playthroughs for, there's different prices, and some are cheaper, some are more. As you saw in the little skit, Back for Blood was $300, Plague Tale's $30, and there was a couple that were about $15. And I think, okay, if the price is based on the difficulty of the game, and it's like, why can't the player, if it only costs $15 to get all the trophies for a specific game, and it's that easy for the person you're hiring, why can't the person who's buying the service just play the game themselves? They shouldn't even be playing if they have to hire someone to play it. And sometimes I think, or I've been thinking, is this for people who have beat the game but they don't have time to get the trophies, or is it just for someone who wants the bragging rights? I mean, that's kind of what I feel like deep down. I think this is just for people who want bragging rights. I don't know, it's weird. I would really like to know your thoughts in the comments. Like, please let me know, who do you think this is for? Because it just baffles me. I mean, I get these guys that said this is their hobby and they want to get trophies for other people. They want to make a quick buck. But it almost seems kind of scammerish, because it's just so ridiculous to offer somebody that service. Oh, I'll play your game for you if you give me some money. It's like, what? It's just weird. And like, for me, I like to get trophies. I don't usually get all of them. Only a couple games I've gotten 100%, but it's kind of fun to do. But I don't really go out of my way. But a Plague Tale, I did get all the trophies, and I had fun with that. It was a lot of fun, and it wasn't super hard. It was easy enough, but kind of still a challenge. And I just think, why would you want to hire somebody else to do that for you? Because now you're just taking the fun away, and you're throwing your money at something. It's like, first you buy the game for whatever price, $20 if it's used, $40 if it's new, whatever, or higher or less, and then you're adding more money to have somebody else play. It's just really crazy. And like I was saying, I managed to get all the trophies for a Plague Tale, and I'm just like, if I could do it, then, why can't somebody else? Why would they need to hire somebody? It's just ridiculous. And like I said, if you need to hire somebody to be playing your game for you to get the trophies, or you shouldn't be playing games. Whether it's because you just want to be, hey guys, I played a game, check it out, you can see my PSN, my PlayStation Network, or I got all the trophies. It's just, you shouldn't be playing. It's just ridiculous. This whole thing reminds me of somebody I knew a few years ago at my workplace who I was excited to talk to him. He was a gamer. I was like, yay, I like talking to people about games. He liked some of the same games as me, supposedly. He was into JRPGs and stuff, and one of my favorites is the Tales of series. And I said, hey, you like Tales of? And he's like, yeah, and this and that. And there was a lot of games he didn't like, which was fine. Everybody has their own taste. But I didn't have a PlayStation 3 at the time. So I said, oh, I want to play Tales of Xillia, because that was the Tales of that came out on PlayStation 3, and I hadn't gotten a chance to play it. And then finally, like 6 months later, I got my PlayStation 3, and I said, hey, I got one. Because he told me he played all the Tales of, and I was like, so what do you think of Tales of Xillia 1 and 2? Because I got both, and I played both, and I beat him. And he's like, oh, I barely played them. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like thinking, that's weird. And I said, what about Tales of Zestiria? Because he said he'd gotten that one too. He's like, oh, I bought it, but I never played it. And then, as I got to know him more, it's like that's all he did, was he'd just buy games just for the bragging right of saying, I bought these games, but he didn't play them. I mean, I'm sure he played some games, but it just was very strange, because it just felt like he wasn't really a gamer. But, I mean, he was and he wasn't, because he would just buy games to say he had them, but he wouldn't play them. I mean, I know people like to amass their collection and get lots of games, and that's cool, but I don't know, it's just, with him, it felt, he was really young, he was 19, and he would actually go around to all the coworkers and say, oh, I'm a gamer, and I'm like, okay, he's just using his bragging right. He's just using it as something to brag about, and I thought he looked like a fool. It's like, I don't know. And later on, I met actual people at that workplace that played games, and we'd talk about games, and I'd be like, wow, you actually play your games, and you actually know what I'm talking about. It was just silly. But this whole trophy service makes me think of people who aren't real gamers, and it's just strange there are people out there that will even talk about being. It's like, why even bother if you're not really into it? It's just weird. It's like a fake sports fan or something. Like, I like this. It's like, I don't know. It's just, it's like people need to try to be more genuine, but I know some people don't know how to. Anyway, one last thing I wanted to add was, you saw that the Back for Blood was $300, and Alien Fire Team Elite was $250, and I just can't imagine spending that much. Oh yeah, and check this out. So you see that there, 75 sold. That means that 75 people have purchased a service. And when I clicked that, there actually didn't seem to be anybody who was spending over $100. Still, I think it's just nuts to spend any amount of money to hire anybody to play your game, just so you can have the appearance of, I got all the trophies on your account. It's weird to me. You know, it's just play your own games, enjoy them. Don't care what other people are thinking, you know. Just play your games, have fun. But I don't know, these people must not be thinking about having fun. They must be thinking about being trendy and check me out, I'm cool, show offy stuff. And I wanted to add that, I did say this, but I just wanted to highlight that I think the whole thing is weird, and if you look up trophy service on eBay, there's tons of people offering the service, and that just blows my mind. It's like, we've really come to a point where it's like, I'm sorry. I guess I can't say it enough. I don't understand why someone would want to hire somebody to play their game. It just defeats the purpose of being a gamer, playing the games, buying the games. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching. I hope I entertained you. Again, please let me know in the comments below, who do you think this is for? What do you think of this whole thing? This trophy service thing? Seriously, yeah. Well, if you like the video, please subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.